This is the fourth part of Carl Wynters' story and the final part for now. We may revisit him later on. You'll have to let me know what you think of this format of lore segment. Let's get into it. Carl had just returned home from a late night dinner when he, as he was sneaking into his dark house, heard the same guttural growl he had heard from under Fink's bridge. Fear shot through the 17-year-old as he opened his mouth to scream. The room was dark, but his eyes had adjusted to the black. He saw a shape. Carl tried to yell for his paw. He tried to run, but nothing happened. He was frozen in terror. Outside the house, the clouds parted, allowing the silver of the moon to shine through the kitchen window. The shape that was sitting in his father's chair took form. Well, mostly. The person sitting at his family's table was only 50% there. It was utterly terrifying. Carl found his voice and let out the highest pitched shriek ever heard in Maplevale or possibly anywhere else. The creature was slouching in a chair, so transparent that the moonlight reflected off the polished oak backboard behind its head. It glared up at Carl with a slight smirk on its decaying lips. Carl heard the thumps and the commotion from upstairs. Apparently his scream had woken Pa. Even in spite of the monster seated at his family's kitchen table, the thought of Pa catching Carl sneaking in the middle of the night crossed his mind. There was no way out of the room without running within easy arm's reach of this creature. It continued to stare at him, disgusting transparent flesh, seemingly to melt off its bones. The clamoring from above got louder as he heard the thumping of Pa's steps down the stairs. The monster's smirk got wider as he slowly lifted his bony fingers to his lips. Shh, it whispered as the door burst open. Pa barged in the room, lighting up with his charcoal lantern. He looked around the room, looking for what caused the scream that woke him. There was nothing there. The chair where the monster just sat was empty, though Carl was sure he could still hear the shh.